Nobody needs to know, let go. We steer it up, create rings. We make something out of nothing. If you believe, hold on tight, scream into the night. Make it all glow. Dress up the shit inside. You're part of the rainbow. It's your right. Trauma in every cell. No wonder why we dwell. Medicine don't stand a chance as we dance. Lay down, bend or give in. I'll take your skin. I'll take your skin. Naked among them sins. Let go of what has been. Make it all glow. Dress up the shit inside. You're part of the rainbow. It's your eye.
Hello and welcome to Bloomfield, Canada. This is my new homesteading series. You join me as I just picked up a new used trailer from my neighbor. That's his place. His place is a fair bit bigger than mine, but ours has more character. Or at least that's what I tell myself anyways. So this series is pretty similar to my small farm series that I did in FS19, if you're aware of that. Or if you're around my channel back when that series was out. This is kind of following the same type of storyline, realistically. We do own a decent amount of land. Now, to be fair, not too much of it is actually usable, or at least right now. This field to our left, our open area, is we own that, and we also own the trees around it. And this is our little farmyard, if you want to call it, right here. It's not a lot by any means. We do have the new John Deere 710 that just came out. It was released by Giants. I think it was released the day that I am recording this, which is the 22nd of July for FarmCon. This is a nice little tractor. I really do like it. It's nicely detailed, and it's a little bit different than what Giants normally releases. And I really do enjoy tractors like these, and I really think Giants should make some more, because Giants obviously makes some really good vehicles and equipment. Well, heck, they made the whole base game, so yeah, it's pretty nice. It's got about 50 horsepower, which is not bad, not great, but not bad. We also have our little gator here with a flatbed, and we have a zero-turn Mowat from 82 Studios. Also, we do have a little chicken pen here, which we are going to go and buy some chickens today. That's what we wanted the trailer for, just to make it easier to put the chicken crates on the trailer. We do have a little plow leveler thing here as well. Nice little windmill. Nice little gazebo where we can sit out and have a drink at the end of the night. We got a little water trough here, and we've got a pickup. The other two vehicles are wink wink nudge nudge, friends, family, kids, relatives, whoever. They stay in the house. They work from home. They make a little bit of income, hence why the windmill is there. So they help a little bit financially to the farm, but not a lot. Running across the street, we've got our another little area here. We've got a greenhouse. I did get the greenhouse fully filled with water, but we have not put any seeds in there or anything. Started up a crop. Got a little shed which we can't enter. We've got a nice little John Deere utility trailer, and we've got another small little flatbed. Now this little flatbed is a trailer for products and any sorts of pallets. I think it holds 6,000 or 8,000 liters of any sort of products. It just automatically loads it up and transports it. We also have tiny little IBC on a little homemade trailer for transporting water, milk, and apparently it does diesel as well, and herbicide, but I don't think I'm going to be putting that kind of stuff in it. If we get any sort of cattle, I might haul some milk, but as it sits right now, it's just for water. Hello, dear. Oh, you're going to let me cross. Thank you. You're so polite. I can almost tell that we're in Canada. So, as you can see, we have just under $9,000. It's not super... We don't have a lot of starting capital, so it's going to be a fairly slow-paced series. And I don't want to say slow-paced, but it's a small farm. We are going to grow, but we're not going to grow too much. And when we do, it's not going to be... You're not going to see a quad track in the next 10 episodes, needless to say. But we might as well start making some money off our land by going and buying some chickens. And then we'll probably have to go and get some seed as well. We'll have to buy the food down at the store, which is the complete opposite direction of where we're actually going to buy said chickens. We also have an old cattle trailer there. Not sure if we're going to be getting into any sort of livestock like that. And if we are, not right off the bat, just because expensive and equipment and everything like that. But it's there. Right now it's just there for looks, but it's there. It does work. I mean, I hope it works. It's just a enclosed trailer. But, yeah. This trailer can also have a trailer hooked up to the back of it. Why? I don't know, but apparently it can. This map came out a little while ago, and I was trying to figure out how to get a series started on it and what I wanted to do on this map, because I am Canadian, and it's not too often we get Canadian maps. I know there's a Saskatchewan map, I think, still in the works too. But this map is really well done. I really do enjoy it. I think we're driving fairly straight. Let's open up the map. So here on the map, you can see where we started. We are now up here. Apparently we're driving on the wrong side of the road, and we're heading to the animal dealer. We own the main part of land. We own a bunch of forestry. This is the section I told you about, and all the way over to our neighbors. So we own a fair good chunk. With that being said, it's going to take us a very long time to be able to cut down those trees, and I do plan on doing a little bit of forestry on this map. Don't click off, don't click off. I'm mostly going to be doing that off camera, just because there is a lot of forestry that I'm doing in the survival time-lapse, and especially on the small scale of doing things without like a tree feller or anything like that. It definitely takes a good amount of time to get trees on the ground and load it up. I'm not sure if I'm going to be using super strength for stuff like that, but this isn't a survival series, so I don't really want to set any hard-pressed rules. It's a nice sounding tractor. Nice. I always like it when you can actually hear the engine putter out. But yeah, I don't really want to set myself any expectations, and I don't want to set you guys any expectations or anything like that. So we are going to buy some fully grown chickens. We can hold 8 of them in that. And there we go. Now I can hold my 8. So there's 16 chickens. Let's get them loaded on up. Oh, chicken boxes in real life, you'd be able to fit 8. And normally they're smaller. They don't stack high. You stack them in tight together so they can't really flutter around and hurt themselves. As it sits right now, let's make sure that they face each other just so they can get real upset at each other, beak to beak. realistically, in crates like this, they'd be able to flutter around and hurt themselves and get their feet stuck in the holes and everything like that, and you'd end up with dead chickens by the time you got where you're going. So realistically, these crates would not do so well. But they're also the only crates in the game that does it, so we're kind of stuck with it. It's definitely nice that you can now move chickens around by yourself instead of just having to order them straight to the coop. But, you know, it is what it is. It's a game after all. And thankfully enough, with mods, we can do a lot more than what we could do before. Come on, get going, get going. Oh, I thought that van was going to T-bone us. I started to go and the tractor just fell on its face. And here we are, back at the farm. I don't know if we should really be calling it a farm. I don't know if I even said that already or not. But I'm just going to call it a farm. It's going to be a farm. One way or another. We're going to make this thing into a farm. Okay, so get the first crate of chickens. I think the trigger is over here somewhere. Yes. Move. Yep, perfect. There's the first batch. Look at them. You're gonna have more friends here in a second. You know, the friends that you're looking at, they didn't like you. You didn't like each other. Yeah, you're gonna be in the same pen now. Hope you're happy. Perfect. We got 16 chickens in our pen here now. They will produce us eggs and reproduce, but first we need to get some feed for them. And I think that's a good job for the gator. So we will back this trailer up beside this shed and park the tractor away under cover. And hop in the gator and head down to the store and buy a couple of bags of, I don't know why I turned it off there, but wearing out the starter, see how well that's built. And we'll run the gator down to buy some chicken feed. Now, the one thing about being a small farm is hopefully we'll be able to get a fair few things done in a day. But it's not going to be a super fast-paced series. It's going to be a lot of little things. Lots of little things that amount to bigger things over time. But, like today, we're buying some chickens and getting them some food and probably getting the greenhouse going. Like, it's not going to be a super big job episode. Granted, it's also the first one. The farm tour took all of 2 minutes. But yeah, it's going to be a fairly simple series. And by simple, I mean laid back and just, you know, the homestead life. Nothing's too big and over the top and crazy. It's just doing what you can with what you got in the land that you got. We got a fair amount of land and processing a lot of that land to make it usable to either build more outbuildings or make it into a field for hay or whatever the case may be. It's gonna be a long time. We are coming into winter here now, so yeah, it's we got to make a little bit of money to keep ourselves going, to fund new investments. That's going to take a while because we don't really have too much money coming in to start with to be able to fund big, new, expansive things, especially right off the bat. That's going to take a year or two to really get a move on. So if that's not something that you're interested in, I can't blame you. But if you are interested in something like that, or you just like me to put you to sleep, that's fine too. I'm gonna be here making these videos. Oh, here we are. Pull on into the dealership. I'm not sure exactly where I go to buy things here. I don't think I can actually walk into this place. No, I can't. Well, maybe it's this one over here where the trigger is. It is. Perfect. Okay, so big bags. We need chicken food. Which would be the same as barley. Barley would work. But is there an actual one for chicken food that's a little bit bigger? Wheat's the same. Let's just do wheat. $50 each for 100 liters. It's kind of expensive. But we're not buying in bulk either, so maybe eventually we will be able to afford some sort of covered trailer where we can buy things in bulk. Maybe save on some discount. I really hope these are all going to fit on the back of this. I really do hope. Hopefully my stacking skills are alright, because I think they're going to have to be. I know it would have been easier to buy a pallet, and realistically, we would have bought a pallet, but we can't physically lift a pallet by ourselves, and especially even more so once we get back to the farm. Even though a pallet is made up of these bags, we still can't manually take the bags off. So it is what it is, I guess. Let's drop you there. Slide you over. Okay, well, I'm gonna continue doing this, and I'll probably see you when it's done. Hopefully, it looks alright when it's done. If not, you might just see me back at the farm, like it never even happened. Alright, so we're all loaded up. I ended up buying 4 more bags of barley. That brings us up to a total of 2,000 liters worth of food. I don't know how much this pen is going to hold. No idea. Haven't even looked at it. But we only have 16 chickens, so I know for me, myself, in real life, one of these bags of food would technically last about a week for that many of chickens. Yeah. But this is a game, so I'm not sure. I really don't know. I really do not know. This gator drives real nice though. It's super smooth and I really do like it. The biggest issue I normally find with them is your farm outgrows them really quickly. Especially if you're using it for like a 3-point link or something. The only other thing I really want to add to this series as of right now is precision farming. Now, I'm not going to be able to get the scanning tool. I'm not going to be able to afford to buy the samples or anything like that. Especially right now. But I think it would definitely help. With that being said, when we do start, we're not going to be able to afford those things, so we are going to get a hit. Our environmental score is going to go in the pooper. It's going to go downhill pretty fast, which that means we'll start losing money on the things that we even sell. So I'm not 100% sure. I would really like to bring precision farming into a series of mine. I've been watching a lot more people use it. When it first came out, I used it in the FS19 and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I just found with like the whole environmental score thing, it was getting a little, I don't know, it was making it, I don't know, it just made it feel a little weird to me, especially the learning curve of it right off the bat. Just didn't really fit for me, I think. And there's a couple of bugs with it now, but it's been out for a month or more now, and I think most of the bugs have been worked out, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I think. Don't take my word for it from a guy who doesn't even use it. But I think we had added level of realism, and I'm not going for realism on this series, but it is something that you would have to contend with if you were to start up your own homestead, is the quality of your soil and how well that's going to be to make pasture ground if you want to graze animals and stuff like that. Okay, oh boy, that's not a lot of grain. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more wheat or barley. A lot more. Well, we might as well just back this thing right into the trigger and let her all go down. There. Yeah, that didn't bring it up too much. Yeah, we're gonna have to find out a way of, well, we do have the little trailer over here, but I'm not sure if there's a buy anything silo on this map. And if there is, it should be down at like the grain mill, because that's where you would be buying bulk grain from if you want the cheapest price. Or at least in my eyes, that's what I would be doing. Of course, you could buy it from like a feed mill too still, but you're still going to be getting a markup unless you can go to a co-op. And a lot of times with co-ops, if you need grain brought out to a silo of your own, they'll just bring out a grain truck with an auger on it. Similar to like a seed tender in the game. And back up a little bit just to make sure. Actually, let's just check on the map here first, see if there is anything close to that. Yeah, it looks like we still need to go to the store and buy it in bulk pallet form, which kind of sucks, not gonna lie. Definitely won't be super cheap, but it is what it is. Our 4-way's on, even though our little utility trailer doesn't have any lights. It is what it is. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna go buy some more wheat and or barley. So they're gonna take all of that. That pallet there was 5,000 liters. So, and they still need more. They still need more. Oh boy. Alright, yeah. With that being said, I think it would probably be better off if I just go buy maybe 2 more of those pallets, so 10,000 liters total, and bring it back to the farm. We don't have any way of unloading them. The store will load them up for us, but yeah. Now, this thing will tip, so we will be able to knock it off of the back of the gator. Because it does tip up, I think. Yeah, it will tip up. So not very realistic, but at the end of the day, it's just bags on a pallet, and you would physically unload each bag off of your piece of equipment and then restack it. So it's not too far out of the realm. Now, if it was a big bag, no, you're not moving a big bag, but it's a pallet with smaller 50-pound bags on it. So, yeah. And to buy individual bags in this game is just not worth it. Not worth it at all. It's $50 or $100 per bag. And, yeah, apparently 100 liters of feed doesn't get you very far at all. So I'm going to go back to the store and see if they can stack up 2 pallets on the back end of my gator. Overloading? Yes. Will it be comical? Maybe. I guess we'll find out. Howdy, boys. My chickens are still hungry. Can you sauce me up another 2 pallets, please? Yeah, I want them both on the back of my gator. Please. Thank you. Well, it's on there. Whatever you do, do not show Whistling Diesel. Because we got some Cali lean going on. Oh god, stopping is horrendous. Oh, this is not safe. Yeah. Back tires are not enjoying this at all. Well, okay, I gotta see it. This could end badly. Oh, yep, there it is. Yep. Pull it back up. Oh no. Yep. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why did I think that was a good idea? Oh man's at it again. Just buggering things up. Look at the control in there. It's just freaking out. It's like, what's going on? This is not supposed to be doing this. That's way too much weight for this little 1 hydraulic-ram. Back and forth. Or no, that's my gear selector, isn't it? Oh, this camera's god-awful. Yeah, that's my gear selector, I think. Yeah, it thinks that we're in reverse, and oh god, this camera is bad. Why did I ever do this? Okay, let's try this again, shall we? Without trying to kill us again. It's a good thing we got that roll bar. Because if we didn't, this series would be one episode and 1 episode alone. Freewheeling it. Look at that. Freewheeling it. Oh, Jesus. If I ever go on to do this again, can you just yell at me and say, use your pickup truck, that's why you have it? Please, like if I ever think this is a good idea again, can someone just please stop me? I was just talking about realism, and then I go and do something stupid like this. It's one of the reasons why I'm not a realistic gameplay farmer. Drops off, and now tip. Please fall off, please fall off, please fall off. Oh, thank God. Oh, that worked out perfectly. Oh, I'm glad I got that on camera. That worked out perfectly, absolutely perfectly. Now, if only I could peel these off 1 bag at a time, but I can't, so this is what I gotta do. Be a lot of bags, a lot of trips back and forth still, but yeah. Just imagine me walking back and forth, grabbing 1 bag, walking back, emptying it. Then I would have to throw out individual bags too. That's something that would be a royal pain in the ass if Farm Sim ever implemented was garbage. Yeah. If you actually had to throw out the bags and the totes, the big bags, and everything that normally just disappears once you've used it. Imagine if you had to go out and throw that all away. For a game, I think that'd be a little bit much. But our chickens should be pretty happy now. They've got full food. Yep, our chickens have a total of 9,000 liters in there. So they won't fully consume 2 of those pallets. We got 16 chickens, they'll start producing eggs at their own rate. The only other thing that we really need to do today is go take a look at our greenhouse and see what we want to put in the ground over there. I do want to see what has the potential... Oh, you stopped. Thanks, buddy. See what has the potential of making us the most amount of money. Not sure if it's lettuce or tomatoes or what it is, but let's just go down here. We got lettuce, tomatoes, and strawberries. So lettuce can get up to around $2,000 in February. Tomatoes can get about to $1,000 in February, and strawberries get to be about $500 in February. Now, I'm not sure how fast each one of these produces. We'll go down here. 1,536 cycles per month, 1,008, and 1,500. So the strawberries and tomatoes produce the same amount, or do the same amount of cycles, but strawberries makes 2 when tomatoes make 1. Same as lettuce. Lettuce also takes double the amount of water. So I think tomatoes would probably be the best bet, actually, because tomatoes make 1,000. Strawberries, well, strawberries make 2 for every 1. But that'll just be more pallets. There'll be a lot more pallets. Decisions. You know, I'm just gonna go with lettuce. It makes the most amount of money, less amount of pallets. It does take the most amount of water, though. But you know what? No, tomatoes. We're going tomatoes. Look at that. Look at all the tomatoes. Look at all the tomatoes. They're green right now. I wouldn't want to eat them right now. They kind of got to turn red before you want to eat them. But we got tomatoes. Our garden is going. I never knew I had such a green thumb to be able to plant that many plants in a click of a button. Who knew? Who knew? Well, that's been a pretty good day. Didn't really get too much done. It's only not even 10 a.m. yet. So we still got the whole day ahead of us. I think in the next episode, we might break out the zero turn, mow our lawn, and see about mowing down some of this bush over here and brush and stuff. And we do have this old plow sitting over here that probably would work. It's pretty dirty, but I think it would probably work. Maybe we could plow out some of this stuff. Maybe we don't even cut it. Maybe we just plow it out. I think that'll be next episode's goal, is to plow out a section in here. I'm not sure if I want to leave that amount of room or something in case we want to get livestock and plow out the rest of this. I mean, it's a small plow, so I don't really want to make it that big of a section. But it would be kind of cool to get to be able to make some hay, because this grass doesn't look to be super good. We got a bunch of weeds and small bushes and everything. So I don't even think there'd be a point of cutting this grass. Just plow it in, turn it over. I think that's what we're going to do next week. Or next episode, sorry. So with that said, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And I hope you are going to enjoy this series as much as I am making it. That's it, guys. If you liked it, hit that like button down below. If you didn't, hit that thumbs down button twice. Make sure it works. You gotta hit it twice. And if you like me and you like what I do here, hit that subscribe button. And you might as well ring that bell too, because my upload schedule is all over the place. So at least you get notified when I do actually upload. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Toodles!